Okay, so welcome back to my channel, guys. If this is your first time visiting my corner of the internet, then a massive welcome to you. My name is Philomena Kagwako. I run a lifestyle blog called enhancewhatsyours.com where I talk about three main areas, so like makeup and beauty, health and fitness, and then dating and relationships. So this YouTube channel is basically an extension of my blog where I focus on the dating and relationship aspect of it. Now, I'm sure you're wondering by the title, like, what the hell is she going to go on about today? Like, honestly, we need to be hearing about like wigs falling off during sex. Like, would you stop? Don't worry, it's nothing too dramatic, nothing too drastic. I just want to talk about something that myself and a good friend of mine actually spoke about a good few months ago. So I'll start off by saying actually that when it comes to hair and weaves and extensions and wigs and all the rest, it is quite a touchy subject for me. If you know me at all, you know that, I'm open to speak about anything. Like, ask me anything and I'll tell you straight up. Like, my candidness speaks for itself if you even go through my channel. But just when it comes to hair, it's just one of those things that if I'm not initiating the conversation about my hair, just don't ask. But the reason why I feel comfortable enough discussing it today is because I am not wearing a wig. Whereas if I were wearing a wig, I'd be like, we're just stop. I'm not going in front of the camera with a wig and like discussing this, like not happening at all. Because knowing me, my wig would really fall off just from me flicking my hair or something like that. While talking about lace wigs and sex, like Jesus, like anyways. So yeah, because I'm not wearing a lace wig or a wig or whatever, so I feel okay actually discussing this right now. But I know like a lot of black friends of mine share the same sentiments as me when it comes to like hair and weaves and all the rest. It's just one of those things, like it just opens the door for way too many other questions just about like self-love, self-hatred, European standards of beauty, and it just, no, we're just not going to get into that. Like, we're really not. And as well as that, it's just that one question that people who never have to deal with a hair struggle similar to mine just feel like it's okay to ask, like, oh, would you not just go natural and all that? It's like, no, like do not tell me what to do with my hair, number one. Number two, it's like telling a black woman to just go natural with her hair is the equivalent of going up to a homeless person and just being like, would you not just get a job? No, a homeless guy cannot just get up and just easily get a job at Microsoft. In the same way I can just wake up and just be like, oh yeah, my hair's flawless. No, I need to wear my weaves and my wigs and my extensions or whatever else. It's not that I need to, I want to, I'd much rather feel more comfortable wearing them. So yeah, if it's not a struggle that you ever have to deal with, then just keep your mouth shut and let a sister live, okay? Let a sister live. Oh my god, I'm actually such a weirdo. But yeah, so in general, I prefer weaves, something like this. I think they're so much more secure as opposed to a lace wig where you are constantly paranoid about someone in the streets of Dublin just walking up to you and pulling off your head. Like, it happens. It actually does happen. I'm not exaggerating. It actually happened to my sister-in-law because she has like a big, huge fro, like her natural hair. It's huge and it's massive and it's beautiful and curly. And someone actually walked up to her and actually just pulled her hair because they thought it was a wig. Can you imagine? Like, if that was me, like, I'd be done. I'd actually just lay there and just not move. Like, honestly. I wouldn't even fight it. Just take my hair and I'll just lie down there and just not move. Like, so yeah, in general, I do prefer a weave, but at the same time, I kind of feel that the one thing I always say that's great about being single is that you get to kind of explore different hairstyles, like with different wigs and whatever else. Cause you just, you wake up, throw it on, go to bed, whip it off, and like, you don't have to worry about anyone seeing you with your cornrows looking like a 12-year-old boy. Nothing like that, So yeah, it's only when like I start seeing someone I want to get into a relationship, that's when I worry about my hair and I'm kind of, oh crap, like, I can't wear my wigs anymore, like, all this, so yeah. So I actually texted my friend of mine a couple of months ago, and because at this point I had never actually been intimate with someone while wearing a wig, so I had to know, like, what is the story, like, what's gonna happen to me if so I messaged her anyways, and this is how the conversation went, okay? Ugh, no judgment, girls, okay? No judgment. We're all a little bit dirty when we want to be. So, yeah, I texted her and I go, have you ever had sex with a wig before? And she goes, of course, LOL, always. Because it's an obvious thing. And I go, oh, I was going to get weave because I was afraid of that. But what about rough sex? Covering my slutty face emoji. And then she goes, LOL, just use glue. And I go, not sure glue would work with my sex. Okay, Philomena, getting a bit ahead of yourself there. I don't even think weave will. LOL. And she goes, ha ha ha. And I go, I think I should make a video on sex with lace wig. Jesus. Typical. That's my whole life. My whole life is like, I should make a video on this. But yeah, obviously for her, it wasn't not a big deal for her. And as well as that, like, she's engaged, soon to be married. So it's a different situation entirely. Whereas I'm talking about when you start seeing someone and, you're still trying to get comfortable around someone. So how soon is it too soon to show them what you look like without your hair? Do you ever show them what you look like without your hair? Do you take off your wig in front of them? Like, you know, what, these are the questions I actually do want to know. Because in general, like, I'm not too bad. Like, when it comes to like friendships, especially, the way I judge a friendship is by whether or not they've seen me without my weave or my wig or whatever. Like, if I don't feel comfortable taking off my wig in front of you, then you are not a real friend of mine. That's the way I judge it. I'll give you an example. Like, in January, I was in Copenhagen with a good friend of mine, Lorna, and before we went to bed, I was kind of like, okay, Lorna, I warned her. I was like, okay, Lorna, just don't be scared, okay? I'm going to take off my hair now. I didn't say wig because obviously there's a wig. I was like, I'm going to take off my hair now. And she was like, all right, okay, right. It was so funny. And it was literally just like, and I whipped it off, and then nothing was said. Like, nothing was said. It was just like, it's just a normal thing. And those are the friendships that I aspire to have in life. There's other girls who I've actually stayed over with, some of the girls, and they've never seen me take off my wig or anything like that. So it's just like, people like that, we're obviously not that good of friends if I don't feel okay taking off my wig in front of you, you know? So I'm not too bad when it comes to actually taking off my wig, but I just feel like when it comes to like a romantic situation or having sex, and like, that shit slips off. Like, it does, you know? Especially when, not gonna get into it, but you know, so like, what do? Like, it comes off and then you both stare. Like, does he start thinking he's having sex with a man? Like, what actually happens? I would love to know. Please tell me, girls. Is it something that I'm just making a big deal out of, and it shouldn't be a big deal? Or like what's your stance on this? I'd love to know. Tell me. Leave a comment down below. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Go and have a look at my other stories. They're actually much funnier than this. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.